There's a lot of popular YouTubers who have made videos showing you how to create Roblox games using AI, but all those videos have shown that AI doesn't work properly in writing a working game code. So I'm going to be showing you the secret to actually building a AI system that can write working code and help you make games faster. This is going to be a secret you're not going to find in any other video on Roblox AI game development, 100% guaranteed. So if you're interested in learning, make sure to keep watching, as I'm going to show you how to actually use AI to write game code that works. But first, let me address the elephant in the room. A lot of people have been asking me when the daily Roblox gift card challenge is coming back. I got tired of buying Roblox gift cards every day, so instead what I'm going to do is put these donation stands that I've built inside the games, and whenever I have the challenge winners, the winners will be able to claim their stand and I'll buy their gift card through here. Now, are you ready to find out the secret on how to make games with AI that actually work? It's a 2-letter word. Here's the answer. Context window. There's 2 types of context windows: input context window and output context window. Input context window is where the AI's basically attention span has a certain amount of limit to how much information you can give it as a user before it's not able to keep track of that information anymore because it's too much information. Output context window is how much the AI can write back to you as a response to whatever query or prompt that you've given it. If the white space represents the amount of information, then this particular example of an AI has a very large user input context window compared to its output context window. So basically it can take in a lot of text, but it gives a response that's very small. So this is an example of an AI that has a very small input context window. So it takes in a little bit of information from the user. It can't process too much, but it outputs a lot of information as a response because it has a very large output context window. Here are some of the popular AI models at the time and what their input and output context window sizes are. Roughly 100,000 words is equal to 130,000 tokens. Another example is 130 tokens is equal to 100 words. Now let's look at an example of why context windows are important. We'll ask ChatGPT a recipe for making some gibberish item. It says it's a placeholder or a typo. Could you clarify? So it doesn't recognize the recipe, right? Let's ask for another gibberish recipe. Again, ChatGPT was not able to figure out what that recipe is. So I'm going to upload a file of recipes, and this file has to be less than 96,000 words because that's the input limit for ChatGPT. Now when we ask for the recipe, it has the answer, right? Let's ask for our other gibberish recipe that it was not able to answer before. Same thing again, it's able to answer that exact same recipe because that recipe was inside of our upload file. That upload file could easily have been a Roblox code base that we uploaded. And that's why this whole thing is so important. If you build a large code base like I have, where I have built versions and clones of many popular games, from fighting games to advanced combat games to battle royales to Naruto, Bleach, Blocks Fruits, boxing games, Can You Dance, dog fart games, city simulators, and now that code base can basically be fed into an AI model and instantly build games that couldn't be built by anybody using existing AI models. And that gives you an advantage at building games faster. You'll just be able to reuse a lot of your existing code. And even Roblox's existing AI system is not able to write complicated code that much of these snippets that you will write will be able to do. So for example, I'm able to build a lot of, open adventure games with bosses and loots and different types of chances that the bosses have of dropping different types of loots, armors, a lot of complicated code that ChatGPT just would not be able to do. So this is why it's really important. By the time I get 100,000 subscribers, I'll start giving away much of this code base to people in my subscription list for free. So make sure you subscribe and watch the video. But remember, even if you have a giant code base like this, you'll still need to be able to input it into a large language model like Gemni that can handle 2 million tokens because it's a lot of code, right? So in order for your AI to look through all of this, You need to be able to make sure you're using an AI that can handle large amounts of code, and that's the secret to building an AI that can handle good game development.